All right. I've streamed this game before, but I wanted to take another shot at it. I had picked this character here, who's the Jianghu Drifter. And doing the video last time, I did not realize this is the start from zero guy. So now that I have that in mind, maybe I can kind of show off the early game and sort of quick starting a little better. First thing we'll do is take talents. We've beaten the game before, so we have 200. And I want to do a fist build. I saw this perk, which looks pretty good. Movement speed by 10% in general is very handy because you do have to run around. And then your flying skills increase your internal attack and external attack up to 1,000 points, which is fairly easy to get in terms of flying skill. Then we need to spend another... Okay, actually I want that. Let's see, unless there's something else I can take. I don't think I want that. We can go with defense. Ooh, potential. Okay, I kind of like that inner power increase. Let's try the inner power increase. So we'll be starting as this is the weakest character you can start. I'm gonna try for a fist focus build, which uses poison. So we have decent starting poison, and we're just a guy. We can re-roll this stuff over here, but these values, for instance, Taoism, blah blah blah. You read a bunch of books to raise those, so I will settle on this here because I got slightly higher alcohol tolerance, and that's handy for early game. Don't start with a lot. As usual, we'll play an authentic Jianghu on extreme difficulty. Everything else is too easy, and hell just makes the max HP too much. If you're starting the game for the first time, you would start with the Tiger Cub, the very first character, and do him on extreme, so you get the max points. Another thing I learned is that you start at a random location when you start as the drifter. So last time we started way out in the snow, and I tried another game, started somewhere else. Yeah, the background is kind of something happened, but we're sort of a faceless guy, so that's the from zero part of all this. You start with zero realm as well, so you are extremely weak. Until you get to about third realm, you're actually too weak to like join a sect or do things like that. So, oh, I think we triggered we spawned in and triggered an encounter. Great. Oh, I forgot to name myself. That's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, I'm a bad investment at this stage, lady. I'm barely a guy. So we started just above the Tangmen. Hey, that's not too bad. We'll be questing, so the first thing we'll do is loot this town for treasure chests. If we look at ourselves, we have nothing, and we are nobody. So we're still very weak. In fact, one of the run-throughs I did not realize how weak I was. We do have a sword and some very basic weaponry. So let's just loot the town if we can see any treasure chests laying around. Treasure chests are glowing yellow spots with cultivation. Oh, hey, there she is. Okay, well, so she seems, this may be dangerous. That sounds like a trap. But we've got a chest. And then what we'll do is we'll activate our main quests and get some skills. There are some early on fist skills, which is what I'm going to be going for. I'm going to do fists and poison to make a very strong character eventually. But we are extremely weak right now. We'll also be fishing because fishing gives you some of the flying skills. So in the very early game, you can just fish up a couple of those so you save a little money. And yeah, unfortunately, these quests, we just don't know if they'll involve combat, and I am not combat capable. So let's head off to the Charioteer and go get our first skill. Try not to die on the way. While stealing or while getting what we can. Fishing spots here, but we don't have our rod yet. So that's we'll start our quests by reading this book. Oh yeah, and here's the naming thing. Good enough for government work. And since we're the drifter, the main quest just gives us sort of a set of things to learn about, such as gambling, trading, and joining a sect. You can see one of the quests is to ascend to the third realm. So we kind of need to ascend to the third realm before we join a sect, since we may have a combat to get into the sect. Uh-oh, that's a lot of bandits. It's a bandit sect over here. Oh, red guys. Okay, all right, that's good enough. So let's go fish up our starting flying skills. Oh yes, that's right. So and these main quests also have a couple of combat encounters too, which you can do at second realm. So not too bad. So we'll be sent by the main quest back and forth to Cloud Crane Village, but I'm gonna go there now to level up and start fishing. We need to fish. From this lake, we can fish up a sword skill. And from the other location over here, we can fish up 1 or 2 flying skills. That's a jade key chest. We can't do anything with that. There's the old beggar. We'll be talking to him in a little bit. But let's head to start this quest. This is your crafting quest. Crafting is under the identity system, which is here. Nope. Here, which is here. So identities are how you unlock things. Craftsman, for instance. Get it to stick. So we started a quest, and once we have certain points in refining, skilled craftsmanship, and sewing, we can go level that up. But this guy will give us some. Oh, hey, okay. Hey, we got a bead somehow. This must have been from a chest. Okay, that's cool. I hope that didn't mess our quest up. There's a quest to go get 3 beads. Hopefully that didn't affect that. I'm gonna turn the music up just a touch. A little quiet for me. Turn the sound effects back on too. Okay, so this is Cloud Crane Village. You'll get familiar with this if you play this game. Just a nice, peaceful, low-level area. You can see it's giving us all sorts of recipes for shoes. I don't intend to do any crafting currently, but maybe someday. Yeah, no problem. We'll take a wine and we can drink it. So the first time you drink a unique type of wine, you increase your alcohol tolerance. It also restores energy, so it's very handy for that. But food and alcohol, you want to eat one of everything because it increases your max energy or tolerance. An easy quest we're going to take. He just wants us to talk to the village head. So there are a pair of bridges here, and over here is where the fisherman is. So let's go get our fishing. And let's see, do we have any money? Yes, we start with 4,000, so that's enough to get us going. Once we fish up the first flying skill and kind of get ourselves set up, we'll go start getting golden martial arts skills as we work on our realm. So although I may stream for a couple of hours, but this kind of game definitely rewards just a lot of time spent. I find it a lot of fun personally. To become really powerful, you need to kind of level up both your martial arts and your internal skills. That's why we're stopping here to get some cultivation. And then we need to go talk to the merchant. And we can get a free weapon here. Now I want to get fists later. So we'll take a fist weapon to start. We're going to be avoiding fighting because we're just not strong. We're just not strong. Let me make sure I've got the quest. Oh, yes, okay. So when it says the forest fishing rod, he's talking about this guy here. And some bait. For some reason, they sell this 1% bait. It's not worth buying at all. So just buy a full stack of, which will wipe out half our cash. That's okay though. But let's get a full stack of the 7%. Grab as much cultivation as we can. Go talk to the village head. Talk to the fisherman. We'll fish. I do love fishing in video games. And in real life, it's not too bad either. This guy, we won't steal from this guy yet, but this guy here has these keys, these treasure chest keys that I'm not actually sure what they do. They're not jade keys, so you don't need them to open the regular chests like these, and they don't work on the jade chests, so I don't know. All this. This guy has a little quest nearby as well, so let's grab all this. We could get this chicken. In fact, I might actually, because I won't have anything else to slot. The old man's secret stash of money for the red light district. Another chicken. Now we're talking to him like this because the beast Maynard guy has asked us to talk to him. Then his wife offers us So this is how you solve the quests with items that you find. So we found his stash, we show it to him. Hey, I found this. And he gives us the chicken raising book. So now that we have the chicken raising, we can read it and eat all our stuff. So book-wise, make sure we got everything we can studied. Then we go to body armor for some reason, and that is our chicken tamer. Let's go get this chicken. Again, I don't actually know. I haven't done Beast Manor at all, so fusion. Oh, okay. So I can feed him stuff and maybe level him up. Anyway, we now have this chicken that I may kick out of the party because it can get annoying. Trying to talk to people and having the chicken in the way. So we'll just see how that goes. Some of these we have to be careful about because they involve combat. She's just giving us future tips, and she's going to tell us there are some people nearby. That's great. All right, now we have the... Oh, we need to buy one of the 1% baits to trigger the quest. All right, we are stacking up some cultivation, which we'll need shortly. We are essentially right now completely unable to fight anything but maybe a wolf. Might be able to fight a wolf. We can't jump very high, which is the worst part. So the option above this guy, the drifter, this is the last option in the character list. The guy above this is the flying thief. And he starts with all the prerequisite flying skills unlocked. So he's a really cool, if you want to get a quick sort of cut out some of this early game stuff, I recommend the Flying Thief. So we're looking for the Fishing Fool, who's right over here. And we're going to talk to him, and he's going to go catch a fish. And we want to go get the fish. And okay, I'm getting distracted by these. Okay, we need this guy to sell us one of these terrible baits, I guess, for the quest. And then we go talk to the guy. Is look without bait 3 feet from the water. This is my new life motto. So he wants us to fish. We just talk to him and say, we caught a fish and now we're a fisherman, which is great. So now let's go down here to the riverbank. There are 2 fishing spots. One's on the bridge. And we want to fish up a flying manual. And I guess we'll use our terrible bait first. So let's make sure this has the manual. Yes, feathers on the grass is the manual we want. That's sort of the first in the left tree. And there's a sword manual we also want. So, okay, we'll switch to the good bait. Also, I should try to sell some of these fish for cash. The low quality fish just stack up. Purple fish, like the, oh, wow, that was easy. Okay. Oh, this has got the sword art too. Okay, so we can fish here. We'll fish as much as we can here and see if we can catch the book. The purple and goldfish increase stats, just like elixirs and pills do. So they're worth catching because they increase your stats directly. this. I love fishing in games or in real life on a lazy Sunday. Trying to think the last time I caught a real fish, probably a year or two ago, fishing with a family member. Although I was out camping a couple of weeks ago, and one of the homies caught crawfish. Oh, sick. Awesome. We got one of the goldfish. He was catching crawfish with his bare hands. It was pretty cool. There were a lot of them there. I mean, we could have eaten crawfish. Crawfish are funny little guys. Another book. We're just looking for the sword art book, if we happen to get it within the amount of bait. If not, it doesn't really matter. We got the flying skill, and that's kind of the big thing. But we're also leveling our fishing skill, and that'll come in handy later. They just released a patch for this game that improved performance a bit, so I'm looking forward to kind of seeing that as we go. Great teacher fish. What is a great teacher fish? So it's used for tagging, which might mean crafting. I'm not really sure. Either that or something else. There is a whole Meridian crafting book system that I've never gotten powerful enough to use. So this character is going to be the one I focus on, and we're going to find much stuff as we can and get him as powerful as we can. As your fishing skill levels up, you catch more things at a time, so we should be catching 3 fish at a time here pretty soon. Bait not in the water, or what was it? Oh yeah, 3 feet from the water, no bait on the hook. That's our motto. Now I did see that there was a bug that the Buddha statue or Bodhi statue in this village was missing with the latest patch, but they may have corrected that already. So if it is, there's something inside the statue supposedly. So maybe we'll steal it. Okay, we're just seeing if we can hit this 9% chance to get the book. Or at least I think that's how the percentages work. Our bait has 7%, and the book base value is 2%. So maybe that's how it works. And we'll just fish until we can't fish anymore. Although I do need to remember to try to sell the fish. What we want to do is kind of get some points so that when we go up to Pingloo and get our Wind God kicking skill, we can level up our Meridians a little bit. The thing is, so you can get these golden skills laying around in the world and other places, but they may require a lot of chi to cast, and as a level 0 no martial arts guy, I'm not in a good position to cast those expensive skills. Although all you need to cast is one, wipe out the early encounters. So as long as you can get enough chi to cast one, then you can probably fight your way through the early quests. Okay, we ran out of bait. We didn't find the book. That is okay, though. We will get it later. Ah, nice. Okay. And we caught 2 of these little guys, so let's unlock this if we have enough insight, which we do. And remember, we have the perk that increases our damage based on our max flying level, our max flying points here. So up to 1,000. So just by maxing one branch, we'll hit our max increase on that. But this also gives us more health and things like that too. So okay, let's go Transcendent. Seems like a bug, shouldn't it? It's showing me the same thing. Huh, interesting. Okay. Did we pick any up by accident? No. Okay. All right. So we've got this. We need to tell this guy that the village chief said he's good to go. Get another book that lets us tame oxen. Okay. So now we have fast travel, well, fast run, sort of. That's hover on grass. And let's go down here and do the Under the Well quest. First, let's talk to, what's his name over in the market. We go slightly faster than we were. These guys, I know the quests aren't, I'm not going to accomplish the quest, so I'm not going to talk to him right now. Where's the little guy? There he is, there he is. On Shitong. And that unlocks him as our friend. We want some rumors. And this, yeah. Then he'll send us stuff in a minute. To proceed down that line, we need to pay him, and I don't want to pay him. No credit allowed. This is small business. We don't do credit. All right, let's go. Let's go down in the well. Yes, we will spar. I expect to lose because I have nothing. Ooh, she seems strong too. See how little damage I'm doing? This is because my realm is not, and she hit me once and I died. That is because I have no realm whatsoever. That's an expected result, and do a couple of things here. Talk to this guy. We've got 600 bucks, which is nothing. We have some thread we can sell, and we can sell all our fish. Let's batch. Sell that. Sell the fish. These fish aren't worth very much. Okay, so maybe that's why I haven't bothered selling them. Staff, I'm not going to be using. All right. Okay. Let's see. My idea was that, see, this is what I mean about the chicken. Talking to the chicken. No, I'm talking to the guy. Okay, odd. If we could afford it, we would take some wine and then do some thieving. Because we can steal from people, then give them some wine to calm them down. Meridian scrolls, maps, or rather items. This is a spear. We care about spears. Okay, jade fin fish. We want to eat one of these. We'll save the other one to recover energy later. We'll eat one of these. Okay, now let's see. Let's go up here. And is this the Buddha statue area? No, it is not. I think this is the graveyard. Yes, this is the graveyard. That's okay. This has a quest associated with it, so let's go check on the Buddha statue next door. Then we'll go mess with the village head a little bit. Maybe we'll steal his stuff. Oh, aha. Yes. Okay. So this bug still is present. So normally you need to do a quest to get in here. But I don't mind looting this now. It's not a, what is this? Okay. What does that mean? We can try some other methods. We'll quick save. Try knocking. Okay. Let's try swinging. Oh, swinging then knocking? Okay, no. Swinging multiple times? Okay. Well, that's interesting. So swinging makes some noise, but it doesn't let us unlock it. And we can't swing and then knock. Okay, so no biggie. Grab the cultivation here. So at the 30-minute mark, we have accrued quite a bit of cultivation. We can see, oh, we don't have any scrolls, so we can't level up our heart, but we can probably start, if we open up a Meridian, we can start moving up the realm a little bit, which will make us a little more capable of casting. So let's see, what do these guys do? I kind of want something with, let's focus on something with inner power. This guy right here. So inner power should give us more chi, so that we can cast the gold skills we're gonna go get. Oh yeah, we have enough cultivation to kind of unlock a couple of meridians and increase our realm up. Do need more insight because we will have to spend some for the flying skills, but right now we need money more than anything. In fact, a couple of these quests will give us money. So let's go ahead and open 2 meridians so that we are ready to go to the second realm. Okay, that's agility and inner power too. I like that. You do have to unlock all the points on this. Yeah, I did try beelining to see if just unlocking the ones closest to the main point would unlock it. It does not. I also activated all of the DLC for this run, which I did not realize you have to do. There are about 8 free DLCs that add classes and features, and I guess you have to go in and activate them. So I did that. All right. Okay, this gives us 2 meridians, which is pretty good. Just with these, I do wish you could type directly into these boxes, but you can't. So. Okay, now we're capable of raising our realm. We won't do it quite yet. We will bag this treasure chest, however. And then, let's see. Oh, yes. So we're just about ready to go get our golden skill. Okay, this needs a jade key also. So let's see. Money-wise, what are we looking at? Still extremely poor, probably. To avoid what happened to me last run through with this type of character, which is the drifter, the start from zero guy. Last time I beelined the main quests and I found that both of them have a combat that you just cannot beat unless you're a couple of realms up. And I had to run away and go back and level and then come back. So I'm going to try to avoid this embarrassment. Okay, here's Buki. Oh yes, I'm from outside the village. I don't remember. Hmm. Yeah, true. Blades. That's another amusing saying that I like. Bullets and blades have no eyes. In other words, they don't know who they're gonna hurt, so be careful. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe we've gotten some accomplishments. If not, we'll go do the puzzle quest over here, and maybe that'll give us the cash to unlock the last few flying skills. We can't even double jump at this point, but okay. All right. This is the trap the bird. So let's just trap some birds. See? Okay, this gives us cash. Desperately need. And it looks like we're about to get a nice victory here. Easy enough. We may have to try the high level one once or twice, but okay. Nice. Another fairly easy win. And let's try the celestial level challenge. So for this one, you want to place traps 3 to 4 tiles out so that you can intercept him. I may have screwed this one already. Dang it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Again. Yes. Now we got him. Hopefully we've got him. God damn it. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. I'll give this one more shot. Maybe I was a little too close. Shit. Okay, screw this. All right, forget this. That later. Let's check our. Okay, now we got some money. Good, good, good. Okay. More money, more points, low-level recipes. So now we go talk to this guy and get some more flying skills, and then we can kind of start. Okay, let's just make sure we don't own any of these books by accident. So we want a dance on air, drifting on the water, and surfing on the waves. So we check this first. Our rewards, which gave us a couple of large Meridian books, which we do not need at this point. Okay, drifting on the water. Sell our junk first. Nice. Okay, well, I want that cultivation. I can't sell that book. sell these Meridian books just because. Now these are used for unlocking the martial arts, but these have no stats, so I think they are worthless. I could be wrong on that though. Usually you use an ingredient that adds to the stat you want. So, all right, we don't need to sell these yet. So let's not. Okay, we want drifting on the water. We want a dance on air. And we want surfing on the waves. And we want palm techniques. Dragon catch and palm. So this will give us some more skills. While this, now we can go straight to Pingloo and uh, get our super flying skill. And remember, we are getting a bonus for our flying level due to our trait. Um, we'll see how good that is. Really, I don't know, but it sounded pretty good, so I like it. This will let us water walk and water jump. And yeah, this is water clicking jump as it's translated in some games. And then this is just water walking. We want to max all these out. With the 3 dragons flying, we will have hit our entire enhancement bonus, I think. We'll have over 1,000 points. Okay, now that we have triple jump though, we can also do some more looting. So, go grab some chests. An herb. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, that's the incense. I don't really care about the incense, to be honest. Free chicken, thank you. And then this is another free something. Herbs, free herbs and spices. Oh yeah, we also need to get bait because we used it all. This guy, the 7% is what we want. Do we need anything else from this guy? Don't think so. Okay, let's go sneak around. Let's get. Oops. Fail jump. Usually I'm pretty good at this. The chest. Now the pigeon post have arrived from our guy Wan Chi over here. Up in the big tree. Sometimes you can see flying masters on the trees. And then skulking around the thatched hut, which will probably be, it either means the little house outside of town or an abandoned house somewhere around here. Now where, oh yes, so we need H sandalwood, which is hidden back here. Save just in case we die. I think we can sneak over there, maybe. Ah, chicken. The chicken got in the way there. Okay, and we got our stuff. Go back over to Homeboy, give him our, hey, here's your sandalwood. And that gave us a little reward, as well as allowing us to buy this. Let's see how much I've got. 40K. Okay, let's buy a couple. We do need to, well, we can sell those later, but Oh yeah, before I forget, we've got these pills. Give us a lot. Oh shoot, I ate my chicken by accident. Well, all right. Okay, comprehension is always good. You need certain levels of comprehension to do different things. You can see the statue from here, but when you approach, so that's a bug. There is some quest to unlock that. But we just we lucked out because it's bugged right now. All right, last thing to do is let's buy some wine and steal from the village head. Where's my wine guy? Every town has a wine guy, or every major town has a wine guy. So not only is this good for drinking yourself, you can use it as gifts. Oh, right. Okay. Now we also have the thatched, or the straw. Oh, maybe that was, that's the quest. So he says thatched hut, but what he means is we check the straw. So when we see question marks, we can examine that straw, and one of them will complete the quest. Okay. Now, what we want to do. What is that guy? Oh, no. Okay. What we want to do is get the key for this treasure. And if we wanted to do that the nice way, we would raise our affection with the head of the village till he likes us. But chicken, chicken. But instead, let's cleverly steal his key. Now, if we fail, I am gonna save scum this because that would be some more shit. As it happens, I believe I know what this is for. Okay, we got them all. And that gives us a slight affection debuff with this guy. So we'll just give him some wine. See, we still have one affection even. But I don't want him coming after me later. So I'll hand him over some wine. Now that we have his key, we'll take his chest. That gives us a very powerful pill, presumably for later. Okay. Now we've got. Oh, does he have a quest now? Yes, here we go. We got our pigeon post with this rumor. And what he wants to get me to do is go check his grave out. Still saying the same thing. Oh, know where it is. Okay, let's see. Is it the jade? Nope. Okay, do we see anybody in the trees? Oh, hey, there's a treasure chest way up there. All right, let's grab that after we go to the tomb. Then we will go and get our flying skill, as well as our first gold skill. Then we'll raise our inner skill up a bit so that we have enough chi to cast it. You can kind of go start the main quest after that. So there's a treasure chest up here, way up there. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. That was sheer luck. I could not see anything. That's hilarious. I often say it's better to be lucky than good, especially when playing poker. People find it very annoying. Right now, we don't need to talk to this guy anymore, right? We've already got his quest. Oh, just crafting stuff. So I want to make sure I collect and finish as many quests as I can. Oh, yes. Okay. So another thing we want to do is go talk to the old beggar and basically buy him out because he will sell us some scam books. Let's see. Okay, there's also a guy over that hut, but I don't know. Let's go talk to the beggar first. The beggar will sell us some scam books as well as some real books. I have not yet found who to give this dang rock to. I tried the children over there. Okay, now we have the old beggar, and what we want from him is these books are real, okay? So for instance, like essentials and nourishing internal energy, we want those. Chief force, we want that. When we buy the scam books from him, he is gonna leave. Um, so let's see what we can sell off here. Sell this. I think that's probably our most valuable thing. I think we can sell these. Doesn't look all that great. Try selling these. I don't know. I've never gotten far enough to use these, so I think I'm okay selling them. All right, now let's see. We have 100K. We are going to need money later. But what do we want? We want the fist that seizes primordial because we're fist. We want fighting technique essentials. We want chi force. We can take or leave the blade and stuff. We want nourishing internal force. This is a defensive skill, so I think I'll take it. Since we're going fist, I actually don't care about essentials of swordsmanship. You can get these books elsewhere too, so. Then we buy these fake skills. Okay, these are just fake skills. And when we do that, the beggar will take pity on us. Not all of them. Okay, yes, certainly. So he will give us a real book as consolation. And then he heads on off. So buy the real books you want to buy from him before you let him wander off. But you can buy all those books elsewhere too, so no big deal. All right, let's run through the village again, make sure we didn't miss too much. Oh yes, we did not do the well. We didn't go down the well. We can also use our money. Okay. Really? Yes, shop till I drop. Now, I don't know. He may be this is kind of something you have to come back and check on. I think you keep paying him and maybe eventually he'll give you a manual. Uh, but I'm not really sure. Let's learn all the stuff we bought. And eat any pills we have. This gold pill, for instance, nice. Eat that. More cultivation. We can't drink yet, but we have some healing. Oh, this is cultivation too. Right. Alrighty, now looking at our martial arts, we should have some new techniques here. Ooh, in zither art, what? Hmm. Okay, I don't know what that means exactly. Oh, 5% of your zither art, maybe? That would make sense. Okay. And then this guy just gives you a little health back on hit, which is nice. So let's drop our chicken taming. I just don't care about the chicken. And let's equip nourishing on all of our skills so that we get the effect. I think we get the effect from it, even though we're using a sword right now. All right, now we have enough cultivation to bump up a couple of realms, so let's do that. Our main quest wants us to get to here. You can re-roll these once you have better inners as well. So it's okay to use a gray skill to open them, and then you can come back and re-roll them with a gold internal or something. Okay, we want to take as much inner power as possible because the skills we are about to get are very expensive to cast. All right, so I think the first skill, there are two sets of fist skills I want to pick up. One from the Thunderous Old Man, and then the Wind Legs in Pingloo. So I know exactly where the one in Pingloo is, and in fact, we'll go there first because we also want to grab the skill, the flying skill. And ascending to the third realm should give us a nice chi amount, good enough to cast our more powerful skills. So up it goes. And now we're a little dangerous to your average person. Yes. Now we can at least defend ourselves. Okay. Money check, 18K, but we have some pills we can sell, and we've got achievements too. So last tour, oh yeah, the well. I almost forgot. We gotta go to the well. These quests, I don't know. I've never completed either of these, I don't think. Oh. This guy wants some wine from the western regions, but I might as well get these prereqs just in case I run across it later. Okay, now he mentioned his brother, who is over here, I think. No, it's oh, yeah, he may be farther down, but we need to find the well anyway. Where's that well? There it is. So let's get in the well. Always jump in the well. There's several wells in the game, and they all have something in them. There's one treasure chest down here. Books. That's it. So we run up here. Oh shoot. We gotta play the thing first. So we go find the music dealie on the left, and we play the sequence that I have stored on my phone. Is Jiao you the Bang gong. Now we have the switch, and we can get out of here. Another big update for this game comes out on the 19th of June 2025. So just a few days away. And now we're back out amongst the lakes and rivers, which is the mistranslation of Qinghu. That's why I bring it up. In Age of Wushu, they used pure machine translation. And so every time they would say Qinghu, it would come up as the lakes and rivers. It's pretty funny. Alrighty, let's see. Now there's one more little deal to do here. Oh yes, now this guy will fight us. So let's soup ourselves up first, where water walking comes in handy. Walk over here. And when we land on this platform, it's going to show us that, hey, there's something up there. I have pretty good flying. It looks like you could jump from there to there, but what you can really do is just brute force jump up there. Let's try our... I was trying to do water jump, yeah, but there is an intermittent hitch. So you will intermittently just hitch a little bit, and that got me on my second jump. Let's see. Hopefully I can actually do this. Not, I will just live with my shame. There's got to be a ledge around here that I'm... Yeah, there we go. Oh, almost there. Okay, now where is this place? You can also just walk around from the other side. That might make it easier. And we're getting close to the top. Where is this? I hope I didn't overshoot it or something. It's kind of, there it is. And so, this is why I stole the key, the dungeon key. Oh yeah, okay, so this is another kind of puzzle. This is good. We can kind of show this off. I find this one pretty effing annoying. In fact, I'm not sure how you do this. But essentially, you need to do these in blocks of, well, we need to get at least one set of 3. So how on earth would you accomplish this? Oh, we could send this guy back around. Okay. Here. We want to leave him here. Then send this guy all the way back around. If you get one of these puzzles that's hyper annoying, you actually can just reset it. So no biggie. But we've got this one on our first try here. I can't wrap around. All right, whatever. In that case, then we just send this one all the way back. Bing. And we'll grab whatever treasure is in here. This kind of looks spooky, so I'll save. Not spooky. A high person's insight, psychedelics. So that gave us a little scroll. All right, good run. This is right at an hour, and we are all set to grab the wind god legs and our flying skill. Anything that's hidden inside of a... In fact, while we're here, why don't we go ahead and duel this guy and see how our skills are. We did find a better sword. The sword you start with is extremely weak. Make sure we didn't find any this or that. Okay. Save. Oops, I forgot to slot my pills. Let's slot the pills. Health. And I have a chi life force. 158 is not very much. All right, well, I don't have good life force medicine yet, but that's okay. All right, let's try them out. Every town has a martial arts hall as well. I got distracted. Yeah, okay, so now you can see at the third realm, we're doing actual damage. His health bar is going down. He's using fist skills. He's gonna get murderated. I'm gonna mess him up. I think he wants 2 duels too. I forget if the second duel is any good, but to bring up the flying thief again, he has very fun hidden weapons. So like darts, and that playthrough is a lot of fun too. I tried that for my second character after the Tiger Cub, and I was like, whoa, this guy's awesome. Oh yes, he's gonna teach us bone crushing. And if we beat him twice, he will... He fell back in. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Okay, we don't know that one. Break bones, that's what we want. These books are single use, those little green books. So we picked up quite a few books from our little adventures here. Our health is maxed out. So let's save and flip them again. Some moves are uninterruptible rather. In fact, that's the kind of move we're gonna go get. But we might as well get our little passives from this guy. almost triggered my skill wrong. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know what that's doing. Am I doing damage over time, maybe? Maybe the broken bones? Oh, that little red icon you saw there with the exclamation was the leash range. So when you see that, they are going to eventually reset if you don't stay within a certain distance. Which is another good reason to play on extreme, because you'll use sort of a longer leash range, meaning they'll chase you farther, but they're very easy to get away from. So, okay, we now have got enough horsepower or firepower here to kind of handle the main quests. We also have a nice fist weapon. We just need a fist skill. So let's try getting the Thundering Palm first, which requires us to have 6,000 on hand. Here is another thing that may be non-obvious. To input coordinates, you need to click search first, then put in the coordinate, then click the magnifying glass. And there's the old man over at Pingloo, which is exactly where we want to go anyway. So let's do a final check and make sure we're going to have enough cash. We can sell these to get cash when we get there. But first, let's select achievements. And see what we get. Iron, crafting maps, a frost silk. What I want to see. Eat pills. A lot of the game involves eating pills. Nice. Yeah, max true chi is very good. This once. Comprehension, we want that. Anything else? Anything else? Nothing else? Books. Motivation. Insight. Money. Alrighty, nice. Okay. So let's talk to this guy. Let's inspect this stuff. We don't want to spend money. Let's see. Is there anything that I would like? Wall climbing isn't bad. I'll take wall climbing. Scaling walls. Art of scaling walls. This. And I still have another feathers on the grass, so let's sell the feathers on the grass. Ooh, what are these? Oh, more meridians. Okay. A blade I know I'm not going to use. I can sell that. This thread is worthless. I can sell that. Where's the scroll? I just want to get it out of my inventory. But wait, that's not. Didn't I see it? Alright, whatever. Okay, now let's get our wall climbing, which will officially cap us in terms of our trait bonus for flying skill level affecting damage. So we should be actually pretty tough. Realm-wise, we're still quite a low realm, so it's not like we can go beat up these guys with 300,000 health, but we can definitely plow through the main quest. Righty. Okay, we're at 1200. We can walk on walls. Let's go to Pingloo. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Not mean to do that. Am I tough enough to fight these guys? No. Well, yeah, I totally am. Ah. they're not very tough at all. They're not doing a lot of damage, so I'm fine. Now we can steal their treasure chest. Oh yes, this is the blacksmith's key. So let's do the same deal with the blacksmith. We'll steal his key and give him some wine as a consolation prize. %. Yeah, if I were to fail a 90+%, I would 100% save scum that, because that's just the loss of affection for no good reason. Okay, and we're still, oh yeah, hey, we can give him this. Oh hey, here, have all of these. And let's go take his chest now. That does, I think, stealing. Oh no, that's right. So you can unlock a stealing skill later by going through the thief identity, and cleverly steal affects your affection with people. And this other skill operates on morality, so you lose morality, which means you then need to either be well prepared to fight, or you need to do things like quests for the sex to raise your morality back up, because if you lose too much morality, they will send bounty hunters after you. So cleverly steal is good for early game because it's just affection, and you can earn that back with wine. All right. Last thing to check in the village is that little house. We can probably beat that guy up. Also keeping my eye out for people in the trees. I would eventually like to do that quest. But there's a guy hanging out over here, I thought. Yeah, there he is. See if we're tough enough to take this guy. I'm not sure. Hey. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Oh, whoa. Yipes. Ow. Guy's got some, he's not hurting me, but he does have some skills. Oh, a letter. Now, I wonder where we take this letter. Okay, that's a partial scroll. Now, where is that letter? No. Aha. Brother you. Okay. So we may be able to show this off to the village head or somebody. I think it's her, right? All right. Okay. Let's worry about that a little later. I'm gonna play freeform after this, but first let's go get our golden skills, so that we've got a good chunk of a tutorial here, without all the running away and having to grind I had to do last time. I started the main quest and I could not beat the little bandits they have you fight, so. So let's not repeat that, but let's go check out this, because there is a cutscene here. get inspired. That gives us another book. Some kind. Maybe. Now I don't know what it gave us, but... Oh, maybe it was a low-end Meridian thing. Alright, whatever. Let's go to... Pingloo. Alrighty. So we previously entered those coordinates, and that's because the old man over here will give us a manual. Not that old man. And here's our shadowless guy too. Let's buy our skill while we're here. We want Cloud Dragon appears thrice, and we'll sell whatever's necessary to sell to get it. I'm looking for threads first. Divine craft maps, I really don't know. But do we need to? Yes, we need another 10,000 or so. Let's see. Yeah, so this is for, again, I haven't done any crafting, so we'll keep the high level one. All right, and now we are in the game now. Unlock Cloud Dragon. Excellent. And now we can fly. Now we can really fly. Cloud Dragon works as follows. You do a triple jump, and you hit spacebar again after the triple jump, and you fly. It is great. Thunderous Cloud Warrior is our guy. And we noticed his wistful gaze. What is the true meaning? I try not to worry about it, oldster. Wants us to reflect. Well, don't really know if it's a game or not. Oh yes, then we have to solve this little issue. This seems to be a reoccurring theme of children not wanting to do exactly what their parents want them to do. Whereas, I mean, his kid's not even a full-blown degenerate, so what's the problem? Oh yes, because merchants are seen as kind of low class, and his parents want him to become a civil servant. We're going to encourage him to follow his dreams, because we're just like that. Oh yes, and he's going to call me naive for influencing. He's making fun of me. That's funny. Okay. All right, then we just buy him a little wine. And he wants... Oh yeah, I think he actually wants chicken. I don't know why it translated as wine, but he wants this chicken. Just gonna encourage the guy. The talking quest, so you can do this whenever you want, but you won't have enough chi to cast these high-level skills unless you get your realm up first. Talk to his mother. Yes, yes, yes. Being a merchant's not that bad. Being a merchant's not that bad. Don't hate your children, yada yada. Sort of a do-gooder. Oh yeah, that's right. So this is his buddy. So track him down. I'm gonna skip through all this. Although again, if you see numbers in red, note them down. I learned that on the first stream I did of this. They may not be displayed again or in the quest log, and you'll need them. Oh, the fuzz. Luckily for you, I'm a kung fu wizard. Great, 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 great. Oh yes, and we... Nice, you can see we just got the book. We got Cloud Soaring Palm. And we're going to switch to that immediately. And it's done. The other skill we can grab in the same town is Godwind Leg, which is next to the Dual Cultivation Manor. Off to the west here. And with that set of skills, we will be in pretty good shape. Martial Arts Hall. And the quest for Godwind Leg is also another talking quest, and it starts right here with young hero Nie. Let's learn the Cloud Palm. Let's take our pills. And then we'll outfit ourselves. And then I will end this stream and start another one after I get some more coffee. So we can swap over to Fist Weapon, that wrap we got. Or actually, it may be a better one. And you can see now we have these guys. And we want to unlock Cloud Scattering because this is the gold one, right? Okay. So this is 4 meters ahead with a radius. So that's like an AoE attack, which is pretty good. You can see we've got some cool Props we can burn. Oh, poison, even better. Okay. And we'll use the lowest level ones. We want to unlock both of these techniques. So, okay, so that's 30-second cooldown. So let's put him on slot. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. This is also 30-second cooldown, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I'd like something I can fire off faster, but that's all right. Let's get hard. So hard, you need to open those chests around town. It's also supposed to be good late game to use for the actual martial arts that rely on hard, but we're going to be kind of focused on fists and poison. Nice. Okay, so we have this is one of the early fist passives. Getting passives is a bit of a challenge, so especially the good ones. So this one gives you damage. When you take damage, you restore health, which is cool. Ooh, 10%. I like that. This is just a buff. Okay, let's use G-Force. G-Force. Oh yes, now we need an internal. So what are our options here? Gray, I don't care. Yeah, I would also like one more technique. See what this guy does. 12 seconds. Fan in front. Straight line. Okay. Well, we're going to need the internal for sure. I don't know what discipline does. I should probably look that up. We will just use hard so we can open more boxes for now. Whoa. That would have been bad. Oh yes, okay, so we need Dai Mai on our Meridian map. And we've got plenty of cultivation, so that's no problem. Go ahead and unlock it. Then I will just show off the skills. Maybe we'll go run through the first main quest. After I take a break, I'm going to come back and get the Wind God legs as well. But we need at least one internal technique for combat. So we have to. So a smart thing to do might be to, well, save some cultivation. Now these 5, the Meridians, you do unlock these pretty rapidly as you proceed. So you're gonna unlock all of them anyway. So there's really no harm in unlocking it early, I guess. So okay, now we have Daimai unlocked, and we want to get our 6 dragons returned to the sun. And we want hard, and we want resilience, which is toughness. Okay, now we are going to level this. Put some discipline on it. I don't know what discipline does, but again. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so when we use a skill, we add power. So we can max this puppy out, which might well do. I don't want to invest anything into Yang right now. I hate to use a green scroll, but you know what we won't be doing is we won't be using this for too terribly long. So, okay. All right, we've got an internal, we have skills. Now, let's make sure we can actually cast these skills. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, fuck yeah. Whoops. I forgot to self-censor on that one. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go test these. You can see, though, that completely wiped my chi out. So, on the plus side, that is powerful enough to wipe out any low-level encounter. But you saw that takes all the mana you've got. So let's go over to the Capital Tavern, maybe? Oh no, let's do Wealthy. Wealthy, I think. Wealthy kind of starts the trading system thing, or trading system introduction, which I have not explored that. I'm looking forward to it. The DLC added a lot of features like being able to run your own stores and all this sort of stuff. So I'm actually pretty psyched about that kind of thing. I love that stuff. I think this guy gives a free technique. Oh, I'm getting distracted. All right. Let's go. All right. Before we start, we'll save and chug some pills so that we have enough force to actually cast something. The salt trade. Just like ancient Rome, the salt trade is pretty important. And what's going on here is that they're saying there's a trade log, essentially. Well, hey guys. Oh. Okay, well, there you go. Whoops. I mean, I'm strong enough to fight through now. I like the fist style. So the fist basic attack will do AoE damage, while most of the skills are single target, but these golden skills are pretty powerful. So, we need to keep getting our chi up, our max chi, so that we can repeatedly cast those skills. The wind leg gold skills also do AoE. So I think I would probably replace one of those palm skills. Use two leg and one palm. But now you can see we're perfectly combat capable for the main quest or low level quests. And you don't want to raise your realm too fast because it does impact the quests from say sects, from the different, like the sword sect or whatever. Okay, so interesting. So what do I do if I get a refine on this? Hard +4, and then it costs me cultivation. Okay. Now then you can also break through. I'm gonna hold off on this. Here. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so that adds hard to your damage. Then we add 1% of our soft to damage. And we reduce internal and external attacks. Okay, great. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's just head off to the capital. The main quest, you need to be strong enough to fight through these low-level guys for the main quest. And we are now strong enough to do that. So as a drifter, the main quest teaches you, just kind of guides you through trading and gambling. The gambling in this game is called Liar's Dice. You can look it up online. It is essentially you bluff the value of dice under your cup or call someone else's bluff. And you need to successfully call someone else's bluff or have them call your bluff when you are not bluffing. So an interesting little gambling thing you can do. And so the main quest kind of just introduces you around. Actually, I will, when I get back, I will look at sects and things. because I don't care that much about the main quest, but I want to build this guy from like 0 to hero kind of a deal. So that means filling out all of our martial arts with at least something. Even the weaponry we aren't going to use, we need skills in there to get our stats up. So what I'm thinking is I'll try to, really just fill those out, then get into the combo system. So there's a way to set it up so that your skills rotate. So, you fire punch skill, then the second click is a sword skill, then the third click is blade, etc., etc. And that should make you extremely powerful. Okay, so we're going to buy a bunch of salt. We're going to buy a bunch of rice. I have done these quests, so I happen to know I need both of those. Also, being at third realm, if we are careful, we could just traverse over there. We have our flying skills. In fact, I'll show you a little something over here. I'm going to want to launch from maybe here or so. Actually, I'm not sure if I can make this in one jump. Nice. Wow. Hey. Ooh. Okay. And that gave us something that is not super. Wow. Wow. I mean, geez, that's a good sword. We're going to be fists, however, but the sword is great to give to one of our future companions. Now that we lost our chicken, we don't have any friends, and so I'm going to go get some more coffee and what have you, and call it here, since this is a good location, kind of a good intro tutorial. I was trying to keep it pretty short, but there's a lot going on in this game. But I think I did a better job than the first video I put up of this. So should be kind of an intro on how to get on your feet. All the other starts are very similar. You can you start with more advantages, really, with pretty much any other starting character. If you start with the Tiger Cub, you get a better inner. The Drifter has all sorts of advantages. So I will be back eventually. I guess it doesn't matter. This will go to YouTube. So all right. For the next part, I'm just going to be playing.